G'day guys, how you going? And welcome to another video, this time featuring Dark Alliance Dungeons and Dragons on the Xbox Series X via Game Pass. So I've had an opportunity to check this out now over the last day I should say. We did a live stream on this last night and I've had a chance to jump on again today. So I thought I'd show you guys some gameplay on the Xbox Series X and kind of give you guys my thoughts about it and what Dark Alliance is about. So Dark Alliance is a third-person action-packed brawler that drops you and your friends, if you wish to play with friends, into the unforgiving frozen hellscape of Icewind Dale, where you'll take on iconic Dungeons and Dragons monsters to collect epic loot and upgrade your character. You can venture on your own, but with crossplay on PC and Xbox, you can play with up to 3 other friends and enjoy the game even more. There is up to 4 iconic heroes to choose from, so there is no specific character customization. You have just the 4 to choose from. This does mean that if you wish to play with others, that you cannot play the same of one character. There is an apparent update coming for that, but that update has not been announced as to when they will allow 2 people to play the same character. So if you wish to play together, you will have to choose a different character each. So this is the hub. This is where you will spend some time after your missions, upgrading your character, checking out all the new items that you've collected. So after each mission, this is where you'll come to the chest to check out all the different items that you have collected throughout that mission. So you can go through and see what you've collected. After you've done that, you can then go into the character sheet screen. This is where you'll spend a lot of your time upgrading various things. So here we have the character sheet screen where you'll have your attribute points that you can spend, adding attribute points to your character. I've chosen to put a lot of mine into strength, dexterity, and conditioning, I think it is, as I do chew through a lot of stamina. From there we have our equip screen, so all the different equipment that we can equip. So again, after you've completed each mission, you can go through this screen, choose what you wish to equip. After that, we've got our moves tab. So moves is essentially where you can spend your hard-earned gold to unlock new moves to get you through the various levels. So I've already unlocked quite a few. I've just unlocked one there that will help me revive all my downed allies within a certain range. So definitely one that will be handy for group plays. Lastly, in this screen, we have the feats tab. At the moment, I'm concentrating on the archer. So these are just more buffs to your character. So I've been focusing on physical damage on the left-hand side. The right-hand side focuses on some boosts to my archery skills. Once you have finished up in there, then we can go and visit the merchant. So the merchant is obviously where you will spend some resources upgrading some of your gear. You can upgrade the components. So for instance, if you've got some common crystals, you can upgrade them to... Sorry, if you've got some uncommon crystals, you can upgrade them to common crystals, common to rare crystals, and so on. You can change the color of your skins and stuff. That's about the only customization that I've seen so far. The other thing that you can do within the merchant is upgrade your usables. So your potions, etc. So your health potions, your stamina potions. One of the first things that I did was upgrade my stamina potions. I felt I was juicing through stamina like there was no tomorrow. You only get 2 stamina potions I can hold at one time, so I chose to max that one out. So every time I pop a stamina potion now, it's replenishing 50% of my stamina. That is locked originally. All you start off with is the health potion unlocked. Everything else needs to be unlocked, and that is all done with gold. Gameplay wise, I've been really enjoying my time so far. Exploration is a big part of what you'll be doing in here. Running around, collecting different resources. So you've got your gold, you've got your different types of crystals, and obviously you've got chests as well. Then they will have other items or potions or more gold in them. Depending on the tier you've chosen to go into the dungeon, depends on the type of loot quality that you may get. The gameplay is not without its faults though. While I am enjoying it, there are some things that really frustrate me. One of them being the lock-on system. So right now I'm locked onto a player and you have this really like zoomed in effect that I really do not like. Especially when you've got other enemies up in your face or behind you. It just makes it much more difficult, I find, to kind of pan that camera around. That's the second part of it. I'm not a huge fan of just the way the camera system works. I am getting used to it. I just find it's a little bit too slow for me. I have tried bumping it up a little bit. They're probably the two main things that really gripe me at the moment, but I am adjusting to it as I continue to play along. The different combinations of moves though, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's very fun. I've only unlocked a fraction of my various abilities, and I'm having fun learning them all. It definitely chews through a lot of stamina. I'm not an expert when it comes to the dungeon looter type games. I haven't played any previous Diablo games or Dungeons and Dragon games. Probably the closest thing I've played is maybe Minecraft Dungeons or something like that. But these are definitely games that I enjoy playing with friends. This is just something that I tried earlier to see how it would be tackling the games solo. I have heard the game was challenging solo. Didn't have too much problems in this mission. Having said that, this was only on a tier difficulty 2, I believe, from memory. There are 6 different types of difficulty levels, if I am not mistaken. I think last night we went up to a tier 3. That was definitely more challenging in a group. I could see though, if you were playing one of the other characters at a more close range combat, how it may be a bit more challenging solo. Having said that, personally, these are not the games I would generally play solo. I'm more one to be jumping into a group with friends and enjoying these games with friends, as that's just what I enjoy doing. But I had no issues tackling this particular mission solo. I think again, this was on a tier 2 difficulty from memory. As you progress, you obviously will be using your consumables. We will be clearing this area in a second, and then we will have the option to either A, replenish our consumables and our stamina. So as you can see, my stamina has been depleting, already down to about 50%. I don't know why, I just seem to deplete through stamina like there's no tomorrow. Hence why I upgraded my stamina potions. So you have an option of either replenishing all your potions, resting with your stamina and all that, or you can continue on and increase your loot tier. So you can, again, how it says here on the screen, you can either rest or you can increase your loot tier. So I just increased my loot rarity, I should say, and continue on. She has a healing ability, so I find that's a massive help for me running solo, as I don't have to rely on my potions as much. It does have obviously a cooldown effect on my healing ability, but it is definitely a bit of a lifesaver in this mission. Again, as I was saying earlier, just in this section here, this is where the lock-on system I'm just not a huge fan of. I just feel like it just zooms in way too much, and I just struggle with that camera control. If you get any enemies up behind you, you've got to kind of unlock from the enemy that you're on, just to kind of pan that camera around to be able to deal with that enemy behind you. That's probably my biggest complaint about the game so far, but again, I'm getting used to it. It's just a lot different from other games that I have obviously played. But I can't get over the different combinations of moves. I just find they're a lot of fun, and I've been really enjoying learning to play her. Definitely make sure that you explore again when you are doing these missions. You'll be surprised at how many chests that you find throughout doing the levels, as well as breaking a lot of the various objects within the game, like your barrels and your spikes and just wheel carts and anything like that. I contain gold and other bits and pieces in them as well. I think I must have found what felt like a dozen chests. I could be wrong on that figure, but I definitely found a lot of chests doing this mission. Visually, I think the game looks really good. I've had no complaints with the game. I think it performs really well on the Xbox Series X. So far since my playtime, I haven't had a single crash, which is always really nice to see in a game on day one when you can actually play a game without any crashes. As I get ready to fire up my ultimate here against this big dude. The ultimate is a lot of fun on her. There we go. Firing your ultimates does seem to replenish your stamina a little bit too. So if you're a bit low on potions and your stamina's a bit down, it will give you a bit of a stamina boost, as my ultimate now destroys this guy. His little pull effect does hurt though. For me though, the multiplayer is where I have a lot of my fun. I just love playing games with all my friends, so I'm not much of a person to be playing games solo much, so multiplayer games is what I enjoy most about gaming. So this is what caught my attention with this game. And we had a lot of fun doing so last night. I think this was a T3 we did last night, I think, or T2. I actually can't remember. I do recall that our random teammate that we had was a slightly lower level than us, so that made the mission a little bit harder. Wrong button. Come back here if you want health. I didn't mean to use that. I'll use my ult here. So overall, I really enjoyed my time playing this last night and also having another crack at it again today. I've seen some mixed reviews on it, and obviously everyone's welcome to their different opinions, but overall I quite enjoyed it. It is on Game Pass, so if you already have Game Pass, it is definitely not going to hurt to try this one out. It may be for you, it may not. Would I go out and physically buy the game if I didn't have Game Pass? Probably not, because again, if I didn't have Game Pass, well then I would just sign up to Game Pass for $1 for my first month, and I could try the game out for $1. And that's what I love about Game Pass, is that it's just a great service to have, and there are so many different games that you can try out. I honestly cannot remember the last game I actually bought. Obviously time is a bit short for me, so I don't get to play a huge amount of games, but I do love the Game Pass service, and a lot of the games that I do enjoy playing are on the Game Pass service, so I think it is great value for money. Again, if you do not have Xbox Game Pass, I will leave a link in the description below where you can grab your first month for $1 and gain access to Dark Alliance and various other games for your enjoyment. Other games I'm enjoying playing at the moment are Sea of Thieves, and Sea of Thieves just had a update come out as of yesterday featuring some of the characters from Pirates of the Caribbean, so we'll be checking that out as well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, a bit of a look at Dark Alliance. If you did, be sure to leave a like on the video below and comment your thoughts on the game so far. And make sure you smash that subscribe button, as we do cover quite a lot in the Xbox and Xbox Game Pass space. Again, I love the Xbox Game Pass service, and there's a lot of games that I'm covering at the moment that are a part of the Xbox Game Pass service. So if you enjoy that kind of content, be sure to subscribe, and you will obviously stay tuned for more Game Pass content as well as Dark Alliance. So until next time, guys, catch you later. Got that, dude. And get this one next. I'm gonna go around here. Is that gold around here? 159, 156. Got that dude. Nice, good move. Nice. Where's that boss dude? Oh, I need my stamina to heal badly. There we go, look at that move. Boom. Done.